Hello, Internet. It's the futurist Tom here. In science fiction, jobs associated with money are everywhere: pirates, assassins, and evil galactic corporations. However, the money itself is not discussed much. In fact, they are often given vague names such as units in the Guardians of the Galaxy or credits in StarCraft. And there's little lore into these currencies. So, let's discuss what space currencies will look like at various stages of space expansion. To give a background, let's explain currency itself. There are two main reasons why ancient and modern civilizations use currencies over a barter system: division of value and inclusion of common value. Here is an example of division of value. When bartering, say, F-35 jets and oranges, it is hard to divide a F-35 and sell it as half of a plane. But currencies such as a dollar can be divided into units of a cent, or 1% of a dollar. The same goes with the yen, where single-digit yen values are essentially change. This is important because across trillions or quadrillions of accumulated transactions, divided value in currency can create more precise net sums. But the inclusion of common value is the more important factor. Since a currency is assumed to be valuable by almost everyone, it will be widely accepted. This, in turn, will allow more people to use it with even more sellers. Once again, comparing the F-35 and Orange's bartering situation. The Orange's guy doesn't need F-35 jets, so he will not buy them. But if a common currency makes the F-35 jet valuable, and he happens to know someone willing to pay even more for the F-35, the Orange's guy may buy it and then resell it. Modern currency is similar, but with a twist. Most transactions are digital, and cryptocurrencies are emerging with encryption and blockchain. Yet, division of value and common value will be important in space because of the vast economies space colonies will bring and the different types of resources they will extract. This may go without saying, but the currency will most likely be entirely digital, perhaps with some local physical variations on the same planet or moon. In the early days of colonizing our solar system, data will travel at nearly real time. Traveling near the speed of light, data will take about a second from the moon, 3 minutes to Mars, and slightly less than 90 minutes to Saturn's moons. By pegging the currency to a physical material such as gold, data speed will not be too much of a problem. But, as you know, a few minutes can make a big difference in critical world events. So, pegging a currency to a reliable material can prevent people from thinking that it will become completely worthless in the 90 minutes or so of uncertainty between an assumption and the reporting of facts, as they can still trade it with the physical material. In turn, this will prevent mass sell-offs that may have irreversible consequences. For example, just look at the Silicon Valley and First Republic bank failures. Other important factors to consider are encryption and centralization. Encryption is a must, as hackers can quickly steal or manipulate the currency, destabilizing it within weeks. Centralization is a more variable factor that depends on whether space colonization is dominated by one entity, such as SpaceX or the US government. Decentralization is more possible if multiple entities have various pockets of power and agree on a common currency, such as China dominating Jupiter's moons and the US dominating the moon and Mars. After all, if you are the sole power, you would like to write the rules. If not, then it's best to make a good compromise instead of risk losing all of your space assets in a war. Once centuries and millennia pass by, the problem of data transmission speed will morph into delays of years, decades, and centuries. Eventually, it will get to a point where Earth cannot reliably communicate with the outermost colonies before economic transactions become outdated, assuming no faster-than-light technology is invented. At this point, the currency will inevitably split. Several regional currencies perhaps with a range of 10 light years or so, will emerge. And planets among the two overlapping regional currency zones may develop systems of conversion for the two regional currencies, making them useful in both areas. Ultimately, humanity's expansion is not only linked to distance, but also gaps in information and currency. Anyway, that's all for today, folks. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.